Good morning, everybody. So some of you know, I've had a little bit of an emotional week. There's some family stuff going on that's just sad and stressful. And in the past, stress gave me headaches all the time. I had headaches probably 4 to 5 times a month. I handle it so much better since I strengthened my shoulders and my back. I definitely can tell a difference, but every once in a while, it still hits me like a ton of bricks. And this was one of those mornings where my head feels this big. So I am not going to push myself. I'm going to do my STRETCHTASTIC. I absolutely love it. It's great for when you're sore or just a little under the weather or coming back from being under the weather and you feel like you want to get your body moving, but you're not exactly sure what you want to do. This is perfect. So we're going to do these stretches. Please, 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 even though we're stretching, you got to keep your core tight. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I'll show you different ways you can hold the stretches. You can hold and then release and then go back into it. It is completely up to you. The first one that we're going to do, I'm going to take my slippers off. You know, I love my slippers. This is probably better to do barefoot. I want you to put one hand out in front of you. You can certainly hold on to something. And I want you to just lean forward. And as you lean forward, you're pushing your foot against your hand and stretching your quad. So again, you've got to keep your core tight because you are balancing with this, but feel free to hang on to something if you want it a little bit more gentle. Now you have to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, your foot is pressing against your hand. When I have headaches sometimes or a lot of stress, I can start to breathe really shallow, and that does not help anything. That actually just makes the whole thing worse. So also by doing this workout, it's going to force me to take those deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Now, sometimes I'll go deeper into the stretch when I'm feeling better, but I'm taking it easy. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, someone said hello. Let me see who it is. Oh, hello. All right, so now we're going to get into frog. So I want you to get down into frog position. What you want to do is just work to get your heels down to the floor. I cannot, but I try. Again, if you feel the need to steady yourself on something, you can keep your hands on the floor. So I just kind of, with each breath, I try to sink a little bit deeper. It does not matter to me if your heels touch the floor though, so. Deep breaths in, deep breath out. Keep that core tight. Again, you can come out of the stretch for a moment if you want, and then get back into it. I already know this was the best decision. 3, 2, 1, done. Now, I want you to sit and put one leg out to the side. And I'm going to want you to grab your calf or your ankle or your foot, depending on how flexible you are, and give a gentle pull. Now, here's what I want to tell you about this. Still continue to breathe. Keep your core tight. You can hold it. You can hold it for a few seconds and release and then go back into it. You do whatever feels good to you, but you will feel a phenomenal stretch in your back, in your hamstrings. It's really good. And again, with each breath, you can sink a little deeper. We have 5 more seconds on this side, and then we'll go right into the other side. Other side. Oh, this feels phenomenal. Stretching is key. If there's a morning you don't have time to work out, just pull up one of my stretching videos, do it for 10 minutes and get on your way. If you have a lot going on with work or home or all of it, the stretching is great. You're going to be tempted to skip your workouts because you don't have time. I don't recommend that simply because it exacerbates all of the tension and stress and tiredness that you feel. Somebody said hello. Oh, Bonnie, good morning. So I would urge you not to do that. Okay, so now I want you to put your hands up, cross your legs, and we're gonna lean to one side. So I want you to gently pull your arm because I want you to get a really good stretch in your triceps down through your obliques. So again, you can go into the stretch and release, go into the stretch and release, or you can just hold, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. When you need a break, you come up, go back into it. Five more seconds, and then we're going to switch to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Now again, I want you to be feeling this in your triceps and your obliques. So you might need to rotate your hands so your palm is facing me to really feel the tricep. If you have it turned in, you might feel it a different place, but we want to stretch that tricep. Big, long, slow breaths in, and a big, long, slow exhale. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome. So now I want you to get a chair or a stool. Just make sure that it is stable. So I'm going to put mine up against my chair, and we are going to do some neck stretches. Here's the important thing you have to remember about these neck stretches. Be gentle with yourself. I don't want you pulling. It will be the weight of your hand that helps give you a gentle stretch. So you want to be very careful. Wrap your hand around to your ear. And again, just let the weight of your hand is sitting on your head. You are not pulling. See, it's just laying on there. Gentle, gentle, gentle. You don't have to go as far over as I'm going. And really stretch those neck and shoulder muscles out, which feels phenomenal. So again, come up. I can already tell this is helping my headache. Three, 2, 1. Other side. Again, this arm is hanging down by your side. You lay your hand on your head. Your fingers should be touching your ear. You are not pulling at all. Before I started doing these workouts, I used to tweak my back pretty frequently, 4 or 5 times a year, where I just could not move. And I would go to physical therapy, and this is one of the stretches they had me do, and I just always loved it. Now that I've strengthened my back, I never tweak it. It's awesome. Okay, so give a little gentle back and forth. Okay, now we're gonna wrap our hand around, and it's gonna be back behind your ear. And again, you're not pulling, you're letting your head go forward, but at an angle. So almost towards your opposite knee. So essentially you're at a you're heading northeast. That's the direction your head is. Although I might be reversed for you. So you might be heading northwest. So again, there is no pulling. When you need to, come up for a second. You have to breathe through this. Release whenever you need to. Keep those abs tight, okay? 3, 2, 1. Other side. Wrap it around into the back. Your fingers are behind your ear. Pull down into the front. Or not pull, sorry. Just let your head go down into the front. The weight of your hand and your arm is what is providing the stretch. But there is no pulling. You are being super, super, super gentle. When you need a break, you come up. Five more seconds. Good job. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do, you're going to be on all fours. And I want you to have your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Your knees are apart about 10 to 12 inches, and you're going to round your back. And then arch your back, and as you arch your back, you look up. So I breathe in when I'm rounding. And I exhale when I look up. Oh, this feels so good. Take a break if you need to. You just want to really stretch out that back in a big way. And then when you look up, I want you to get a really good stretch in your abs. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. So, 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 so good. Okay, so we're going to do a 3-way stretch. This is one of my favorites. If you've been doing my workouts, you probably have done this with me. Lay on your back, and I want you to pull your knee into your chest. So your fingers are laced, wrap it around right under your knee. Pull it in towards your chest as you inhale. Slowly, and exhale slowly. In through your nose, out through your mouth. This is great. It feels great in your hips. Now I want you to fold that knee over. Keep your both shoulders on the ground. Your other arm is out to the side and look towards that hand. The opposite direction that your leg is going. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You're going to feel it in your glutes, and it's amazing. And you will also feel it in your back. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Then put that ankle on the opposite knee, reach underneath, and pull that knee, or pull that leg towards you. And again, your glutes are going to get a phenomenal stretch. If you need a break at any point, just release for a couple seconds. We have 10 more seconds, and then we'll go the other side. Okay, other knee. Pull it in towards your chest. Your fingers are laced. They're right under your knee. Ten more seconds. Keep that breathing going. 3, 2, 1. Put your hand on the outside of your thigh, keeping both shoulders on the ground. This goes to one side and you look towards the opposite hand. Your arm is out straight. Close your eyes. Picture these glute muscles just getting a phenomenal stretch. We have worked them this week. They are sore. Cross your ankle, reach underneath, lace your fingers, and pull that leg in towards you, and you will feel a phenomenal stretch. The more firmly you pull, the more of a stretch you'll get. If at any point you need a break, just release, put your foot down, and then reach back under and lace. But remember to keep breathing. Good job. Rock up. Did someone say hello? Patty, good morning. Okay, next one we are going to do. I want you to put your feet together and you're going to wrap your hands. You can lace your fingers around them if you want. Now, you might find that your feet have to be out here. Get them as close into your body as you can, but if you can't go very far, don't worry about it. One of the things we work on here is flexibility. I'm not the most flexible person in the world at all. So I want you to push your knees towards the ground, and as you push your knees towards the ground, you pull your upper body towards your feet. Again, we are being gentle. Cute. You've got to keep your breathing going in through your nose, out through your mouth. It's 43. So you're almost trying to pull your upper body towards your feet. When you need to, you sit up and release, and you get back into it. You can do that a few times if you want. Or you can hold in this stretch and just continue to breathe. And with each breath, you go a teeny, 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 tiny bit deeper. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now I want you to put one leg out straight. You're going to put the other one cross up and over. You're going to put your hand that's on the same side as the bent leg. That hand goes off to the side and behind. Your elbow goes on your knee. And you're going to push this way while you turn this way. Okay? It is phenomenal. Trust me. Gives you a really good stretch in your whole trunk. So obviously, the more firmly you press against your knee and twist, the greater stretch you're going to get. I want you to look back over this back shoulder. But obviously, you can close your eyes and just breathe deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. Release at any time. And we're going to go right into the other side in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg. Cross the other leg over. Put your elbow on the outside and push. And look back over your shoulder. I hope you guys are feeling good. I definitely am. I'm sorry about the total body workout. I was very excited about it, but I'll do it on Saturday. I'm not going to be working out tomorrow because I have to get up shockingly early and leave the house at 4:30. So This is just what I needed. Oh, this is really good. Okay, so I want you to start in this position. Your back leg is straight. This front knee is at a 90-degree angle, and just let your hips sink towards the floor. My gosh, we're already done. Okay, then put that back knee down. And you can put one hand up and keep the other hand on the ground, or you can put both hands on your knee. If you have bad knees, you're not gonna like the way that feels. So just stay down or stay in that other stretch position and lean your upper body back, stretching out your abs and your quad on the bottom leg. Switch legs. Again, you're not bouncing. Put that knee down. You can stay in this position, or you can put your hands on your knee. And I want you to lean back, really stretching out those hip flexors and those quads and your abs. If you lose your balance, it's okay. You can also hold on to something. No biggie. And we are done. You guys, thank you. Thank you for showing up. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was an unexpected surprise. Give yourself some hugs. Unexpected surprise that you got to stretch out your sore muscles. Stretching is an integral part of ViscoFit. That is why we always warm up and we always cool down. I know some mornings you're going to be rushing, you're going to show up late. I'm already on working out. Please take 30 seconds to a minute to stretch yourself out before you get into it. You don't want to jump in cold to doing my workout. So my headache feels better. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for you guys. So Friday morning I will not be on, but I'll post later. I'm definitely going to be on Saturday, and I think I'll do the total body with ab blast, which means I always do abs and total body. I'll just do more of them. So have a beautiful day. And as always, if you have questions, comments, feedback, whatever, message me. Bye.
Oh, holy shit, that was